So one thing you may be noticing is that we're not leaving off exactly where we left off in the last episode. And there's many reasons behind that. One of the main reasons being that you don't want to see me mine for the most harmless bounty in 1000. So the best thing to do in this moment is to get out of here because you really do not want to mess with these guys, especially in a low level. They're still not going away. Hopefully we can make it out of here. Well, there's no point in running because if you try and run, they're just gonna kill you anyway, so hopefully by now, if you've been playing this game long enough, you'll learn that dogfighting isn't terrible as long as you can keep it to like a 2v1 at most, 3v1 maybe, depending how good you are. But as I get rid of these nuisances, let's just talk about No Man's Sky. Pretty much what to talk about and fill you in the past couple of hours of gameplay, because this past couple of hours of gameplay has just been me mining, exploring the boring stuff. But in this episode, we're not going to be just doing that. Already off to a good start. But instead, we're going to be showing you a couple of things that I've learned in the past couple of, maybe even 20 hours of gameplay. Toxic. Just wondering why I'm learning the Korvax language now is because I have changed systems and edited out all of me just, I don't know, getting better at the game, I assume. Upgraded a lot of stuff. I don't really know exactly where we left off, but that's not my grave, surprisingly, which kind of scares me. It's something else's. I'm not assuming it's a player, but definitely something out there. I don't know. Calm. As for right now, we are still uncovering more about this planet. And this is, I don't know what planet this is. I don't know. This is one of the nicer planets, and I assume, I don't assume, I usually just cut out all the planets that are crap. I could show you a couple here, but I mean, like, I'm not going to show you planets that have absolutely nothing on it. I stay there for about 5 minutes and get what's ever on the planet and leave. What is not? But planets like these are way better because you have stuff like plaques. Brilliant light erupts from the ancient marker and encircles me, engulfing my mind with memories and voices of Korvax echoes. The dreams of entities who were once worshipped here become my own. The Atlas interface drift alone in endless void. They are silent, they are unknowable fragments of ancient whole, yet their imprint on time and space molds our existence. They are an equation, the life is an answer. Though they're monoliths, they give understanding to their boundless meaning, and of that our own. So one of the cool things is that, I may have said it before, I don't really remember, with the races, I don't know how many races there are. I think there are only 3, excluding the Sentinels. There's like Korvax, there's the Gek, and then there are the, oh god, I can't pronounce them. Okay, yeah, that's how many planets I've explored, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, I can already, if you want to see the rundown of all the races so far, I believe there's only 3. Cool little cave down there. You just go check that video out because the races, I don't understand. They each have their own personalities. It's pretty good. And one of the things that's pretty cool is that I'm friends or best friends with the Gek and the Korvax somehow. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but I can ask anything of the Korvax and the Gek and they'll give it to me. I don't know. I asked them to give me their life savings. They probably might do that. I don't know how. I don't know how it became that good. But it did. I kind of want that. Alright, killed one. Ugh. That's actually one of like the first run-ins of something that is annoying on a planet. Alright, this guy's gonna check me out. Hopefully he doesn't say anything. Well, I explained to you one of the best things that's happened to me all day. So, see this right here? Don't mind Sentinel. Suspension fuel, suspension fluid. This is only obtainable depending on how far in the game you are. I have no idea. Everything is different. This is what happened to me. Suspension fluid was unattainable by me. I could not get it. I had to only buy it, and it was annoying. Turns out, I managed to just walk into a guy's home. Oh, no, I know what it was. I remember what it was. Just play the clip. I remember what it was. Oh, jeez. Screen is full of progress recipes, but the system is crashing. Wait or save data. Oh, jeez, save data. Okay, good. So the reason why I was so happy is I no longer had to go to the space stations or find someone's house and get suspension fluid, because I can already make the electron vapor, then the antimatter, and the warp cell. We all know what the warp cell does. Allows you to use your hyperdrive. And, yeah. Depends how far you can go. I got 60% so far. I don't know why I'm getting it all the way up. I just love this planet so much that I don't feel a need to leave. So, it's one of the first planets in a long time since the very first planet I've actually sat or stood on that has, humid, nothing, just perfectly fine temperature. Also, green grass, blue sky. The other place I was at was bluegrass, green sky. It's kind of a bit nostalgic. That's not what that is. Turns out I got nothing else to do here. Wow. Wow. This is unfortunate. I was just trying to like play it off like I knew what I was doing, but apparently I ran out of fucking plutonium. So I guess here's attempt number 2, where we are decided to leave. I don't know if I should leave the planet though. This planet is just too pretty. I don't want to leave it, but no, I have an idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up, throw on my scanner, and come back down. Maybe it'll give something nice. Also, huge tip, just mine nickel. Just get a ton of it and sell it. It's awesome. Oh, we're going to a different moon. To be honest, I am not impressed. Smoldering, limited, rich, scarce. So that means I'm going to, what? Be in a lot of trouble with the heat in about 3 seconds. Oh no, I guess not. Oh, it's because it's nighttime. Hold on. Yeah, 61 degrees centigrade. I'm going to get destroyed in a little bit. Alpha. It's nice to see those guys go by. Oh, hello. Let's see what we got. Traveler of the Atlas. That's our electronic life form, but it's at work. It greets me politely, and when it sees the bolt caster, it starts to vibrate with fear. The entity's voice quivers. The mass light turns to a single dilated red light. It clearly wants to get back to research work, but it is too terrified to take the gaze away from me. The more I try to calm it, the more poor thing it fills me with fear. I insist I come in peace. Suddenly wipes, it reboots, and out of another replacement entity ignores me. Oh, fuck. Friend? Hey, it's blue now. So I'm still pretty good with standing because I'm Korvax thesis, whatever that is. I want to request a new word because I like learning. Please. That is actually kind of helpful. Alright, so we have a short couple seconds on this planet. Let's see what we can get done. What language are we going to uncover? Is it Gek? Nope. It's the Vy'keen. I'm not very good with them. That's unfortunate. Thos. Oh, what inventory? Oh no. Place upon the monolith and stand back. When it melts, it responds to my touch. Molten rock drips down from the stone exposed in the hollow interior. Inside, I see riches that are beyond belief. Ancient technologies and cargo that would aid my journey. Lava continues to drop and the deficit seems unstable, but my equipment that could aid me is within arm's reach. Suddenly, the voice of an ancient tribe shakes the ground I stand on. Uh-oh. So, what ended up happening was I decided to be smart. I don't know, work my way around this game. This game technically is single player, so you can go back and reload a save. So if you mess up, you can fix your mistakes. So I reload the save. Sure enough, I go back to normal. So if I go back a little bit too far, and I went back far enough so that I didn't want to go, or I didn't not want to. I wanted to go back and retry the monolith. The only problem was that I saw this planet, and just, you know, found out that I like it way more than the other planets. So why go back? It's just a monolith. So here I am underneath the water to keep myself warmer because the air is a negative 139 degrees Celsius, and I can't stand that. My suit is not good enough to withstand that. So yeah, being underwater is actually better on this planet. But this planet isn't all too bad. It's this little thing in the background you might have seen. I probably should point that out. But that's Radnox. Alright, and Radnox is very important to me because Radnox is what helps me get money. It's about 333 units per one. I guess you want to say unit? I don't know what to call the one of something in materials. But you could sell that for a very hefty price. That's one of the best things about No Man's Sky is that it's mostly trading right now and exploring. But it depends on how you play. I'm playing the way that I want to play, which I want to trade. I want to make money. I want to buy new ships. This ship right here, it's not the best. It's not the worst, though. Actually, it's the worst. That's not the problem. But anyways, there is something I want to say, that there is an Atlas anomaly or an Atlas interference that is going on with the galaxy above. So, to keep you guys waiting to the next episode, we're going to investigate that. It's a couple of light years over. I mean, maybe about 2 or 3 galaxies, but no problem there. Get there, no problem. Sorry this video wasn't as long as the last one. Unfortunately, not a lot of things happened recently. But this is me talking from the future. And trust me, there's a lot more to come from No Man's Sky. And for those of you that are wondering, that don't have No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky has a story. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, explorers.
starts. I've been told by the sky that the ocean I should win, but it's all for me to see where oceans stop. The sky begins, and random chunks of light remind me of what is true. But right now